was a season in my life where I felt like I was doing everything and nothing at the same time. I was showing up at work, hitting some goals, but at the end of the week, I'd sit down and feel this quite unease, like something important was slipping. I couldn't name it. Was it my health, my relationship, my faith? Probably all of it. I just didn't know because I'd never actually looked. That's when I started building LIALT. LIALT stands for Life Alignment Tracker. It tracks 6 areas of your life that research and wisdom both agree matter most: faith, family, finances, fitness, friends, and focus. And it shows you honestly where you are showing up and where you are quietly disappearing. Let me show you how it works. This is LIALT. You can access it right now at lialt.live. No app downloads needed. It runs in your browser, on your phone or laptop. First thing is creating an account, which takes about 30 seconds, all right? So let's create an account. Let's say create one. Okay, so this is account. We put our name there. That's our email, then password. That is it. So it gives you a notification and tells you check your inbox, and then this is it. I've gotten an email for confirmation. Says welcome to LIALT. Thanks for signing up. Click the button below to confirm your email address and start tracking your life alignment. So I'm confirming my account. Boom. This is it. So we are in. We have already now created our account. Then the first thing is welcome Solomon. Log what matters. See the balance, live with intention, all right? And then the first step is we start tracking, okay? So it asks you which pillar matters most to you right now. So of the many pillars that you have, of the 6 pillars that we've talked about that this LIALT looks at, you can choose that matters to you. It says pick one down here. You add the others later in settings. So for example, let's say mine is, for example, fitness. Why does fitness matter to you? You just feel this. You give it a reason. Let's say to stay healthy and in shape, maybe. All right. You save your reason. After that, so if there is a reason out of these things, if there's any, like let's say activity that you've done which is in line with any of these pillars, you can add here. So let's say today, for example, in the morning I prayed, so I can just click, I have logged in for faith, right? Basically, and immediately it has counted 2%, right? So this is the interface. This is the dashboard. Okay. So this is the interface. Once you're in now, this is how the dashboard looks. So in the dashboard, the ring that you see here at the center, that is your alignment score. This one here, the one that you see at stop. So for example, because of I've just clicked in faith, I have logged in, saying probably maybe because I had trade in the morning, it shows me 2%. But this is my alignment score as of now, right now. Okay. It's usually the average of how consistently you're showing up across all 6 pillars. You see, the 6 pillars: faith, family, finances, fitness, friends, and focus. So it combines all the data and gives you a percentage up here in this circle that's above the name Solomon here. Right now it's low because I just started. That's fine. And that's honest. The goal isn't to be perfect. It's to see clearly. Below the ring, you see each pillar with its own score. Okay, faith has its own score of 14% or something of that. So this week, family, I haven't touched anything. Okay, so it's just basically showing me fitness. If something changes, I did this because I wanted you to show you that faith is at 14% this week. For example, this is an example that I'm using. Okay, and up here, there is where it's written no streak yet. So as you continue logging, there is your life streak will appear around here where there is this small flame here. You see this one here. Okay, and consecutive days where you showed up for at least 3 pillars, this number will start to mean something to you very quickly. So if you show up and do activities for 3 days, things that you had already planned, you do it for 3 days, this no streak yet that is showing here will show some streak, which will be in line with what you've been doing. Okay. Every week, LIALT generates 2 challenges for you. Okay. Based on your weakest pillars, not generic advice. It's specific to where you're actually struggling. Okay. It would have shown somewhere here. You will see it once you create your account and you keep on filling your data. It will show you every week. It will show you 2 challenges that it will challenge you to complete. Okay. So the next thing we have to look at is logging in. Okay, how do you log in? What does logging in mean? So logging in is how you tell LIALT what you did. Okay, tap on any pillar card. Let's say today we can say for faith we can say a quick login. Okay, it will help you to log in quickly. All right. So let's say for example, let's just create an activity. Add today's activity. Let's say today I wanted to I want to do a Bible study, for example. It doesn't matter what type of faith you are in. You know what Bible study. So even as you type in, the AI is also suggesting what could be in line with the Bible. So it's saying Bible reading directly supports spiritual practice. It's trying to encourage you. So I want to say Bible study. Okay. So apply. Okay. So in the pillar of faith, today's activity, let's say I want to do Bible study and I want to do it daily. And the time for doing it daily, let's say it's 9:30 a.m. Let's say, for example, you add that activity. So when you click add, it's added. So if you want to add another, you can just click add another activity. Let's say that was Bible study, and then, or maybe in faith you say going for evening fellowship. Okay, let's say this one you are intending to do it at 6 p.m. in the evening. Okay, you say apply. Do you want to do it daily or do you want to do it weekly? You're saying there is options here: daily, weekly, monthly, once. Okay, so if you're doing it, let's say every Saturday, you can say let's just say Saturday, for example. So every Saturday at what time? 6 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. in the evening, you'll be going for. So you've added that. So if you want to continue to add another, you click add another. If you're done, you say done. So one thing you'll realize in our schedule, there is 2 activities that we've added already. Okay. Oh, sorry, this one I said, friends, I might need to edit this one. I will edit this one later. So let's say today I wanted to do Bible study. One way of logging in is if I click here, it shows, okay, save challenges. And then when I come here, what the hell is happening? Okay, so today's activity will show here. Sorry, yeah. So after putting it in the schedule, I have included my Bible study in the schedule, right? Which I said is going to do it. And then this is how to log in now. You come to the main page, home page. Whatever you've planned in the schedule will be shown here. And then if you have attended the Bible study, you log. When you log, it's like logging in. Okay, it's like saying I have attended, I have done it. So you log it. And then you speak about it, for example, say it was amazing session. And because you felt happy about it, you can even put an emoji that represents it. If you want to record, you can also record a voice note explaining how you say. So one thing about activities is when you're logging in, you have different options of emojis explaining how the activity has been. But then besides that, you can, if it has been so good, you can, put the face emoji. If it's been bad, if the experience was bad, you can use the emojis, but it's not a must. It's how you want it. But you can also write a quick notes. Okay, maybe it was good. All right. Or if you don't want to write, there is also the option of voice record. You can just click voice the same way you can record voice on WhatsApp, Telegram, whatsoever. You can just do your thing. You can just record your voice and call it a day. So for this, let's say I'm just using this for example. Say it was amazing. Mark as complete, which marks like you've completed that activity. So down here in today's schedule, there are 2 activities that I had earlier put: Bible study and reading the Bible. These were under the faith pillar, and I've ticked, and they're okay. That is it. One beautiful thing about this LIALT is AI Insight. So in the Insight page, the AI has this part where it does live audit. So it collects your data and it can run an audit, okay? So for example, for this case, let me just, even though we don't have enough data, we can just do an audit and see what it tells us, okay? Analyzing our data. Okay, so because I had earlier used it, it tells me that I have used, because you can do it only once a day. Okay, so you can say it resets tomorrow. So for now, we might not be able to do a lot with it. Okay, so that's one thing. So you can come for insights, do AI audits, and then you can do it once a day. So after maybe logging in all of your activities during the day in the different pillars, you can come and check your insights. Okay, on the insight page, and then you can run an audit. So since, because it says up here that it's one audit per day, personalized analysis. So you can do it only once a day. Okay. So what does it do? It gives you a detailed breakdown of your life balance, strengths, and actionable steps, okay? And then it can also shows you where your strength is, where you need most love or need most focus, is most attention, okay? And then it continues also to encourage you, okay? All right. Okay, so that's it. Then we have this part, which is also one of the most important aspect of LIALT, is AI Life Coach. Okay, so AI Life Coach looks at your week, and it can give you a personalized, detailed coaching based on how your week has been. All right. It will analyze your week across all 6 pillars and give you honest, actionable steps. Besides that, you can also ask the AI for advice. Okay. So let's use it for example. This one you can use it, I think, anytime within a day, and you can use it anytime within a day. It's not like the insight. The insight, you can only use it once a day because it helps to give you an insight of how your day has been. But this one is based on how your week has been, so you have more options. All right. So let's just use the option that is down there, which says talk through your week. Okay, so it just goes and analyzes everything, and then it will give us a report. Welcome back. You see, it's giving me a report of how my week has been. It's even, I'm looking at your data, and here's what stands out. Your faith pillar is carrying you right now. That's 14% score, and your note is, and in your notes, it was amazing. Tells me you found something real there, even if it's still fragile at just one day in. The beautiful thing, that's your foundation. Okay, to hit it, it continues. So besides that, I can ask it a question. Let's say, what do I need to do to improve my fitness journey, for example? Yeah, let's see what it says. So you see, it just goes ahead and gives you answers to the questions you might have. So basically, you can get the best results out of this LIALT when you put in a data for a good period of time, maybe close to a month, and you can get a clear explanation of how your data has been. And then finally, there is the setting page, where here now is where you can connect to Telegram. See, you can connect to Telegram. If you're not connected, if you're doing it for the first time, you'll just click it and it will connect to Telegram. You can connect to your email so that you get notifications. So that's one good thing also. Then the other important thing about LIALT is it helps you get an accountability partner. Maybe you have a mentor, maybe you are somebody who's mentoring somebody, or you're a parent, you want to be accountable to how your kids can use this tool and help them to live a life that is well balanced. Or you as an individual also, you might want somebody to help you and guide you and keep you in track, also to support you in one way or another. This is what you are going to use. So accountability partner, this is what you can share with another partner on the platform. Okay, and you say generate, so you can copy this, or you can even share it directly with somebody else who you want him to be to be accountable to. Okay, sometimes when you're two, you can do a lot of things together. Okay, yeah, so basically that's it. That's all to do with the application. And then if maybe in future you get bored or whatsoever, you can also delete your account or whatsoever. So technically, this is an amazing tool that I think you should try and take advantage of it, because at this point in time, it is totally free of charge. I built LIALT because I needed it. Because the version of me that felt that quite unease every Friday, he didn't have a way to see what was actually happening. Now I do. And the seeing is what changes things. It's free. It's at lialt.live. Sign up takes 30 seconds. If this spoke to something you've been feeling, give it 2 weeks. Look honestly. Fill in your why for at least one pillar. Run one AI audit. See what you see. I think you'll be surprised. Link is in the description. See you inside.